Woohoo! So this is my follow-up video on the first one. Yeah, painter's tape over my account number. That's how fancy I am. Because, like, I don't... To be honest, I was disabled for over 5 years. And I just don't feel like cracking open all the technology. I can design websites. I can do many technological things, but I just don't want to learn how to screen record and do this at the moment. It's not to say that I won't. So here we go. This is my Robinhood total. You can see blah, blah, blah margin. I'm not making things up when I comment because some people were like, yeah, right, wishful thinking. Yeah, sure. So I moved into this. So we're going into history. This is so weird trying to go through the screens and do it. So it takes forever for this device to load. It takes forever. I apologize. I don't know what the deal is, but we'll go into individual. I do have a Roth in here, and I stopped adding money to the Roth October-ish of last year because it was just, I was learning and it was just too much for my head at the time. And I put some stocks in my Roth that I probably wouldn't have normally done. So when you look at the list from my other video of the stocks that I own, you can see this coincides. Like already in September, I already have 4 dividends coming to me. Not a lot. The beginning of the month is usually like lame and slow for me just because of the stocks. Like my phone camera thing. But like, there we go. Let's see if I can, oh yes, I can. So sometimes it makes me go through the security stuff. So you go through and you look. I have a lot of weekly payers. I have, I think, 11 weekly payers because that gives me, in theory, 2 stocks per day to pay me dividends. Now, due to the quality or the preference, I literally don't have like 2 stocks per day. I just got one to pay me on Wednesday, and then my Monday one, which is blocks. Where's blocks? I think it's gonna pay. Like blocks, I just started the position. It's not a big payer, and yes, to block my account, I did use painter's tape. Haha. That's how fancy I am. But so there we go. So you go look through people that said, oh, big talk. Well, you know, I got 175. I've got a whole bunch. Very Raging's 55, 109, 55. You know, these are, I'm chugging along. I just am chugging along. They do add up. 22, 22 again. Those are from Alti. I sold Alti. I think my preference was NVDW. Anyway, so Hui 131. Yeah, NVIDIA 54. Is that 54? Yeah. NVIDIA again. Is that the same NVIDIA? That's weird. No, NVW versus NVIDIA. Ha, see how I am. Plady was my big one, and I said that. It's 100 shares. I literally mass rolled my dividends into that to get up to the 100 shares. My next thought process is to get Hui, HOOY, and iKoi up. There we go. 47. Boom, boom, boom. This NVDW, that's the one that when I sold Alti and I sold Misty, I pumped that one up. So now I have 100 shares of those. Let me see if I'm going to go away for 2 seconds just in case. I don't know if my account number is going to go back up. Let's go. Okay. So now we're here. So I'm back to the front screen. And this is what I got. And to verify that, you know, YBTC, YSB, I just got up to 100 shares too. MSTW, I think it needs to ground and settle. That's the new one that was supposed to be weekly to compete with Misty and bigger and better and tighter the whatever, you know. If you're in the 70s and 80s, you know that little thingy. Blocks. I got 10 shares of it. We're doing okay. So who is the Hui version? I'm getting there. COYY. It's new. Getting the feelers. Goldie just got up to 10. Platey, here you go. Platey. Oh, 0.02 shares. Like 100 and 0.02. But my average right now, it just paid really well. Really? Okay. Do you see me crawl? So, you know, I'm down for the moment, but I'm still way up. Because you look at all the dividends that I've made. There we go. Like, you can see that's my, to get my, my last few shares up to 100 shares. But from July to August, July 18th to August, I haven't invested anything new. So I basically have made $1,000 on that. But the 749, I'm only counting that one straight out for August. I mean, my August is like $1,901. I miscalculated, or I could just say whatever, judged the payment dates on some, so I thought I was going to break $2,000. But, you know, it is what it is. I've had Platey for a while. They, let's see what it's just moving slow. It's just moving slow. There we go. So here's like, I've made 749, 256, 205, 262, and the 99, I think I was let's see how many shares I was at, 99 in March. I think that was the $7, no, that's the 533 payment where I was like, ooh, I like this payment. So I had 17 shares at that time. So, I mean, the main tool I use is YieldMite by Amy. It's one word, yieldmite.com. I'll bring up the video and I'll try to show you how I play with numbers in there. But like iKoi, yeah, like let me go into iKoi. I don't know how many shares I got paid on recently in iKoi. I mean, literally right now, iKoi, okay, Ethereum down 216 or 218.79. I've had dividends pay me. It just paid a dividend. So $1,241. So I just got paid $175.55. All I know is in the 80s and maybe 1 or 2 years of the 90s, if you had $1,000 in your savings account in a big bank, you got like $10 for your interest. But now I have a big bank and I had $1,000 in my savings and they paid me 8 cents. 8 cents. And they're like, well, you know, you got to divide it by 12 months, the interest rate. And I'm like, wow. Okay. And that's when I opened up a credit union. And I had $1,000 in my credit union for, to get the dividends of that. And guess what? It was a whopping 80 cents. So, you know, yeah, I didn't make enough. at the time to open up high yield. It would be nice to go, oh, put 25,000 in there and get a high yield at 5%, blah, blah, blah. Turkey toe, not everybody has that, but yeah, no, that was my, that's my exciting CP. CP, I want to pump that one up. My dog's coming to bother me now. My dog always comes and bothers me. Can you see her in the background and my hand moving? Anyways, you guys have a wonderful day. So that's follow-up 2. I might go around and play on the Yield Mite site and show you. And then I might show you my my other stuff that I like, how I think better. I really wasn't planning to make these type of videos, so I apologize. Low techy. And that's why the screen turns off on me, and have a great day.